everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janice. If you're new to my channel, I have 5 fantastic DIYs to share with you. There's something for everyone, so stick around. Okay, for this first DIY, I grabbed this Dollar Tree truck and this black paint that I got from Hobby Lobby. And I probably need a new one because that one looks like it had it. So I'm just going to take the tags off the little truck sign right now, and then I'm going to paint it black. But before I do that, I'm going to remove this pumpkin. I don't want it, so I'm going to score it with my knife that I got from Hobby Lobby and break it off. So now I'm just taking the black paint and I'm going to cover the whole entire truck. Now I'm taking these popsicle sticks that I painted black and I'm going to glue it to the back of the truck, trying to make like a little rack for like to put apples on, because initially I was going to put apples on the truck, but I did change it and you'll see at the end. So I'm taking some glue and I'm going to glue down the little popsicle sticks to form the little rack on the back of the truck, and cutting some pieces just to make sure it fits perfectly on the truck. Now I'm taking this wood piece that I got from Dollar Tree and I'm going to paint it black. I'm actually going to paint a portion of it black because the other side I'm going to be moss all over it. So I used my Cricut and came out with some vinyl wording to put on the side of the truck. Dry, I'm going to take some jingle blocks and I'm going to put that in the middle with some hot glue because I need to lift the truck up higher than it normally. I don't want it laying flat, if that makes sense. So I'm taking the skeleton and some of this creepy cloth, and I'm going to wrap it around his head to make him look rugged. Taking some hot glue and just patting it down and wrapping it around his little head, and it looks so funny. So now I'm taking some moss and I'm going to apply it to the area that's not painted, and apply some glue down, or actually hot glue, and put the moss over it, and then I'm going to place the truck on top of the little jingle blocks. Just trimming around the wood right now because it's kind of bushy and hanging over. Now I'm taking the skeleton, I cut him in half to fit him behind the truck, and I'm going to glue him. Behind the truck looks like he's peeking out the window. Now I'm placing the truck on top of the jingle blocks and I'm going to hot glue it. Now I'm taking some of these that I got from Party City, and I'm going to hot glue it in the back where I made that little truck rack. And this is what it looks like so far. I also used my Cricut and I came up with the word graveyard, and I will be applying it to the top of the wood round. I did change the bones at the end off camera because I didn't like the way they were situated, and I added a little shovel. I also added 2 bones to the top underneath where it says graveyard. Now I'm applying the vinyl to the top. Now I'm taking one of these Dollar Tree little signs, and I'm taking my white chalk that I got from Dollar Tree, Bone Lane. Guys, I'm sorry, my software is acting up bad today and keeps cutting off my mic. Adding some fairy lights, and I'm going to hot glue it all around the wood round and glue the battery to the back of the wood round. Okay, so I'm hot gluing the battery pack to the back of the wood round, and this is what it looks like. It came out really great. I put the little sign in front where it says Bone Lane, and this is what it looks like with the lights turned on. I hope you like it. I think it's really cool. For this DIY, my friend sent me a picture of this and asked me if I can make it. I don't know where she got it from, but I told her I would give it a try. Everything you see here I got from Dollar Tree, and the skeleton, the board, everything, the little letters. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the letters, and I'm going to be using neon green, orange, white, and yellow. So I'm taking this pumpkin that I got from Dollar Tree and using the pumpkin orange paint that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just covering the whole little pumpkin. I'm also going to be using the same color on a few of the letters, and I'm taking the witch hat, using the pumpkin color for the bottom portion of the hat, and then another letter in orange, and then I'm going to take the neon green, paint the top portion of the witch's hat in that color, and a couple of the letters as well. And then the yellow, also I used it on one letter, and then I'm going to use it on the in-between color for on the witch's hat, if that makes sense. Now I'm taking the plaster white and Waverly chalk paint and just coloring the remaining letters in that color. Now I'm taking truffle paint and I took that little pumpkin pin from Dollar Tree. I painted that orange, and then I'm taking the truffle color and just painting the little stem that color. Now I'm taking the neon green and just covering the remaining little leaves on the little pumpkin. Now I'm removing the tags off the sign, and I'm going to lay the skeleton on top, get him set up because I'm going to start laying out the letters. I'm taking my black marker and just outlining the pumpkin face. I'm not the best person to draw anything, but I gave it a try. And then I'm going to take that and I'm going to hot glue it. I'll start doing the letters first. I'm going to spell out the word Halloween and alternate from side to side. So I'm using my hot glue gun and just placing down the letters all around the skeleton to give me an idea how to set it up. Now I'm taking the witch's hat and I'm hot gluing it to the top of the skeleton. So now I laid the pumpkin down, hot glued it down, and I'm trying to organize his legs to lay on top to match the actual picture my friend sent me. Now I'm taking the pumpkin pin and I'm going to hot glue his hand to it. Looks like he's holding it. Hot glued the skeleton down and this is what it looks like. Some of this ribbon that I got from Hobby Lobby and I'm just going to create a little bow and put it on top. I think it came out really cute and this is what it looks like. Okay, for this DIY, I took this Dollar Tree pumpkin and this apple black paint, and I'm going to paint the whole entire pumpkin with it. So now I'm going to make some polka dots on the pumpkin. I took some white Waverly chalk paint and the Dollar Tree sponge and just going to make some small and medium size dots all around the pumpkin. Now I'm using truffle Waverly chalk paint just to paint the stem of the pumpkin. Now I'm taking these strands of beads, white beads that I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to take them apart and I'm actually going to hot glue them to the pumpkin. So I'm aligning it in the middle just to get an idea of how I'm going to start hot gluing the middle portion of it. So now I'm going to continue using those little white beads around the outside area of the pumpkin. Now I'm going to be taking some of this cream color yarn string and I'm going to wrap the stem of the pumpkin with it and use my hot gun. Now I'm taking some of this vase filler that I got in summertime at Dollar Tree and I'm just going to hot glue a few pieces to the front of the pumpkin. So I'm taking some of this wire jute twine that I got from Dollar Tree and wrapped it around the little stick just to give it a little squiggly look. And then I'm going to hot glue it to the pumpkin. Now I'm getting some pine cones to the front of the pumpkin. So I'm taking this sign that I got from Dollar Tree that I used in a previous DIY. It was already painted white, Welcome Fall, and I'm going to hot glue it to the front of the pumpkin. I hot glued a few jingle blocks to the back so this way it stand on its own. I think it came out really cute. And this is what it looks like. What do you guys think? I think it came out really adorable. Okay, for this DIY, everything here is from Dollar Tree. I have this window decorations that I got from Dollar Tree. It's pretty cute in this Dollar Tree frame, and the little lights that light, the little eyes that light up. And first thing I'm going to do is take the frame out of the package. So I'm removing everything from the back of the frame because I'm going to be using the glass piece right now. I'm going to place the glass piece down and I'm going to start applying the little sticky words, window decoration, whatever you want to call them, to the glass piece. So now I'm just taking them out individually and just making sure that they are aligned and straight. Now I'm just taking out the tabs in the back of the frame because I don't need them. I'm going to be hot gluing the frame to the glass portion of it. And now I'm going to take the creepy cloth and just apply it over the front of the glass with a little bit of hot glue. Now I'm just cutting some of the pieces that are overhanging on the glass part. Now I'm placing the glass back into the frame and I'm going to start hot gluing it in place all around, including the creepy cloth. Now I'm taking those light up eyes and I'm hot gluing them down in place as well. I think this is so cute and this is what it looks like. It's really adorable, I think. I like it. And this is what it looks like with the little eyes. They change colors. Do you like it? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, last and final DIY. I'm taking this purple, what is it called? Canzantin? I'm not sure how to say it. Anyways, I got this little candle thing from Dollar Tree, and I got this from Dollar Tree from the Christmas area. Believe it or not, they got Christmas stuff out. And the little purple lights from Dollar Tree as well. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little ball, not glass, it's plastic, and start painting it the purple color. I added some water to the paint to make it very light color because I don't want it too dark. So this way it looks almost translucent. So I'm taking this metallic gold paint and I'm going to paint the candle area on top in that color. So now I'm taking these little Halloween stickers that I got from, believe it or not, Goodwill. They're pretty cool looking. And I'm going to try to squeeze it in, make it look really cool. But when I realized it got inside, it was like the opposite, so you can't really see it. Put some of this polyol and the purple lights, and I'm going to stick it inside the little globe. The globe top of the candle holder, and the more I was looking at it, I didn't like the candle holder, so I did switch it off and use my black candlestick holder instead. And this is what it looks like. I think it came out for Halloween. And thank you so much for watching my video again. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thanks again. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.